Just had team meeting, and I told the kids we only get to take 26 female, 26 male. We're down to about 24, 25 on each side, kind of in my mind. And this weekend is important to give all of our kids an opportunity to try to make that top 26. So we're going to give a lot of opportunities, and we're going to rest the majority of the people of that 24 on each side that I've kind of already decided on, give them a rest and really be fresh for next week.
Did you like what you saw in Axel, his first time competing in the heck here, and then he goes off and breaks Clark's record from last year?
Yeah, I mean, what a great first performance wearing a Red Raider uniform for him, and I think everyone saw the ability that he has, and he's actually a lot better outdoors in the deck than he is in the indoor, but pretty impressed with him getting qualified, we feel, for nationals, and going to have a really good chance of being a Big 12 champion too.
And you mentioned it a little bit earlier, but who else are you expecting to try to get national marks this weekend?
You know, we are going to pole vault Chloe, and we're going to pole vault Drew, and they have great chances. They're really close to qualifying or being in that top 16. I think that's a good opportunity. All of our female hurdlers will run again, and that'll give them a good shot to try to better their mark or to even get a really good heat for the Big 12. Jonah's going to run the mile again, and that's probably, we're going to try to have a rabbit for him and try to set that up to where he can try to run fast. And there's probably some others, but mainly just sharpen up. Tiffany's going to run the 60. She had a little back bothering her last week and didn't run, so we're just going to sharpen her up in the 60. She's already got a good mark. But try to stay healthy and get them ready for next week.
With the updated rankings coming out earlier this week, you've seen the women's team progressing throughout the last couple weeks. What's it mean to see that recognized on a national level, where they've jumped 9 spots in the rankings, they're knocking on the door of the top 10, you know, and this was a team that was picked barely in the top 25 to begin the year?
Yeah, a huge jump for them. You know, our women's team just gained more confidence and more confidence. I'm so proud of where we are and how far they've come, and I see the confidence that they're building every week. I think if we can just get 1 or 2 more at the national meet and keep everyone healthy, then it'd be fun to have another top 10 team.
And Sarah Limp has been a big part of that. I know that it seems like we talk about her every week, but were you pleased with what you were able to see from her? You wanted her to go out and execute, and she did that. Yeah,
I mean, I told her it's the smartest race I've ever seen her run. We told her to get to the break first because it's so important indoors to get to the break, and I said you did everything legal, even a little bit of an elbow to be able to hold off the Texas young lady and to get to the break. And then she just ran her best race, stayed strong, finished strong. So proud of her and ran a fabulous time.
I didn't compete last week because I had like a little bit of an injury. So this week I'm really just focusing on executing my race, making sure that I get a good mark going into Big 12, so it'll just boost my confidence. And even if just focus on, you know, technically executing the race and hopefully getting a good mark.
Speaking of boosting confidence, the women's squad as a whole seems like the confidence is just raising, jumping 9 spots in the rankings, just outside the top 10. What have you seen the past couple weeks that has led to that increased confidence?
So for us, I think our coaches really instill in us to believe in ourselves, and the ranking has just really helped, and it lets everybody know that we're doing the right thing, we're on the right track. And especially for me, because I'm a senior, I really want to go out with a bang and have a great season. So I just feel like everybody's morale and our belief in ourselves has just really been heightened.
But how proud are you, and it must be a huge reward just to know that you've been part of this program, and you mentioned being a senior, and you guys have worked so hard, and so finally to be able to kind of reap the benefits of all of the hard work that you've invested in. I know that's...
Yeah, it makes us feel really good, especially for me. I have so much pride in the school, and I love to be a Red Raider. So for me, just to see our growth and really just, this is the best team that we've had in all 4 years that I've been here. So it just makes you feel yes, we're doing it, we're on the right track, and it just makes me feel great to be a Red Raider.
But the coaches went out and they got a lot of transfers in this year, and I feel like, on the women's side, that's just been huge for you guys. Can you just speak to people like Shanae who have come in and made such a huge difference in the marks for you guys?
Especially with the transfers coming in, when we see them killing it and doing a great job, it makes us want to kill it too. And I think us as a team, we all piggyback off each other. So when someone does great for the women's side, and it boosts all of our confidence to be hey, we can go, we can do this now. Let's go get a new PR and raise the bar.
Have you qualified yet for nationals?
I have not, but hopefully this weekend I'll do that.
This last week, I just haven't been too consistent. I've gotten better each week with my heights, but just form-wise and on the runway, this week is just to finalize things. I mean, I'm always chasing that outdoor or that national mark, but at the same time, I'm just trying to get consistent where I feel comfortable taking off the ground every time.
So with the meet this weekend and with, approaching Big 12s, how excited are you to see this vault group get to go up against, some really good competition for the rest of the conference?
I mean, Big 12s for the vault, it is huge this year. I mean, it might be a 18 feet to score kind of year. We haven't had that before, but I think it's good for these younger guys to see. I mean, I'm a veteran, it's my last year, so I mean, I'm a little more comfortable with it. I understand what these kids can jump, but no, yeah, I think these younger guys, they're getting a taste of it. I mean, they're fresh out of high school, so it's a lot for them to see all these guys jumping so high. But no, it's good for us. I mean, you never want to get complacent or be in a conference that's not pushing you. I mean, this Big 12 meet will be pretty similar to nationals.
And you're going to get to vault on your home track,
yeah,
the one that you practice on every day.
That's huge. I mean, we've never had that luxury. We're always traveling, and I mean, to stay here every single week, it's huge for us. Just get comfortable with it. I mean, we'll have no obstacles thrown at us, no traveling, no staying in hotels. So, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's a good way to finish off my indoor season.
And to be able to have the experience like you do of going to nationals indoor last year, I mean, how does that affect the way that you approach these lives?
Yeah. So I mean, now, always before I was the underdog, but now I have a little bit more weight on my shoulders, to be the best guy on this team right now. I would say experience-wise, I don't get thrown off by it. I enjoy the competition. I'm good friends with a lot of the guys. But at the same time, I got to get there. So I mean, each year, you got to get that national mark. And this year it's a little better, so I got to jump a little higher. Not complaining about it, it just pushes me a little bit. But no, I do feel comfortable with it. I mean, last year was my first indoor national meet, and it was different. I mean, I wasn't used, I'd seen everyone jump before, but I hadn't been placed with a top 16 all in one meet. So I mean, that was a big deal. But I mean, going into this season, I'm pretty comfortable with it.